dad's dead, like mine.
Oh.
Not to throw that bombshell on you, but like...
I like Tiana because she's a real hardworking woman. She doesn't take no crap from nobody, and she got a dead dad.
Welcome, everybody. It's a very cozy episode of The Experience Point.
Experience chat.
Experience Chat.
On the Experience Point.
Welcome to Experience Point in the AM.
I'm your host, A-Man, K-Man.
I'm your host, Autumn Leaves.
And I'm your host, Cellar Door. Leave it a comment if you know what that's from. You know what that's from?
No, I had no idea.
Donnie Darko.
Ah.
So if you manage to leave a comment before, we're not live or anything, so never mind. Just leave a comment saying Donnie Darko is cool, and you will also be cool in my book.
That's all it takes.
They say that's like the most beautiful phrase in the English language in that movie,
What?
Cellar Door.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's
a great movie.
I should watch that movie.
Gyllenhaal's. This is still only episode 3, so we're still trying this new Experience Chat thing out. You made a joke about it, but it is sort of supposed to be like a little radio show, digestible podcast that's, we usually shoot for an hour, probably a little shorter, because it's, right now it's the day before Thanksgiving. We'll try to have it up on Thanksgiving, so you have a little thing to listen to.
Yeah, something to ignore your family.
I was going to say the exact same thing. If you need a break like us from your family and want to just veg out and listen to some nerds talk about some nerd stuff, then here we are, and I hope we can do that for you.
Absolutely.
We can be quick about our weekly recap.
Yeah.
What's new and exciting?
I have to be somewhere in like 20 minutes, so
Okay.
I'm gonna be quick about this. I've got a few things that I'm really excited about. I got this vinyl, and it's very shiny and holographic. It's great. It's a special edition for a chiptune artist that I really enjoy called Disaster Piece.
Oh, it's a new Disaster Piece.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, the
Yeah. This album's called Rise of the Obsidian Interstellar, and it is like one of the best chiptune albums I've
I love
ever heard.
the center bit of it when it's like masked by the like black circle. It's just a cool little spiral in the
Right,
center.
yeah, it's like a ship spinning on the turntable.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the spiral like galaxy on the other side.
Right?
That's super cool.
Yeah, but this is like a limited edition vinyl of that album. I'm never going to see this in print again, I don't think.
Nice.
So, hey, I'm really excited about that. Do check out that guy's work, though. He is fantastic. He did the soundtrack for Fez.
Yeah.
And Hyper Light Drifter.
Oh, he did Hyper Light Drifter
Yes.
too. Okay, I never beat that. Which you get on my case about all the time.
I do. I donated to that Kickstarter just for the soundtrack.
Wow.
I'm really that excited about this guy's music.
Yeah, he's really good. I like Levels.
Yeah, Levels is like one of his best too.
Yeah, I think that's the only one that I've listened to.
He's recently moved away from like chiptune music, which I'm like, I'm kind of sad about. But now he's doing like some more orchestral stuff. He did the soundtrack for It Follows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh, that's cool.
A lot of creepy stuff.
Yeah. Well, if it's anything like this album art, it looks kind of creepy and trippy and.
It's very spacey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell by the spaceship on it. Oh, that's cool. You'll have to. Have you listened to it yet?
Oh, I love this album.
Oh,
Absolutely.
okay.
It's like in my top 10.
Oh, I thought it was like a new.
No.
It's a new printing of an old album.
Yes, it's like one of his older albums, actually.
Oh, okay, cool.
His original works, which I think he really shines in.
Yeah. Nice. The only recent thing for me is I've been watching a lot of stuff for the new Guilty Gear. There's been a lot of gameplay that's come out for that, and I'm hesitant to say I'm a fan of Guilty Gear because I've only ever played like XX or whatever one was on the original Xbox, Midnight Carnival or whatever. But I love that game so much, and I got super into it.
I played it a little bit on my PS2 before I knew what a fighting game was. But I always loved the characters. There were so many just weirdos. There's the girl with the big zombie key and the guy with the bag over his head.
Yeah, Faust. The
Yes.
zombie key girl I don't think came into... Oh, no, she was in one of the PS2 ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't remember any of their names. I can barely say that I'm a fan of Guilty Gear.
Yeah, I feel weird saying that I'm a fan, but like I know all the characters, and I listen to the soundtrack all the time. All the characters like theme songs are super rad, and I'm digging so far of the only like 6 that they've shown in the newer game, which obviously.
Potemkin's back. I know him. Like, he's totally my kind of character.
Yeah, he I think seems to be changed the least though, design wise.
Yeah, definitely.
He looks a lot like how he was in the last one, Xrd. But like Soul is like beefier. Chip is beefier too for some reason, even though he's supposed to be like the fast ninja character.
Yeah.
So I don't know about that, but
it looks good though.
Yeah. The way that they're making this whole like anime style fighting game, like they're just getting it down to the point where it looks more anime than some animes do.
I'm wondering. I need to see the final product because I know that they're not done. The filters.
No.
The filter just feels like it could use a little more work, but
Yeah.
I feel like it's almost there.
Yeah, it's not quite to the what was it, Grand Blue?
Grand Blue
Fantasy?
is amazing looking, but
Yeah.
I don't think that game is for me.
Me either.
I can get into anime fighting games, but you need like that. Everything needs to be right for me.
Yes.
It needs to be about Dragon Ball, or it needs to be something cool.
Yeah. Well, this looks to be kind of like trumping the level of like visual fidelity that even Dragon Ball had, and I can be more excited. It looks like just insane bonkers, but still like Dragon Ball, more like approachable, and that sold like a ton, obviously because there's a big fan base, but it's also like it's an easy game to like pick up and play. So I know typically Guilty Gear has been very complicated, and there's like all kinds of weird terms. Anime fighting games usually have like real weird stuff, but this one seems like they're keeping a lot of the weird stuff, but they're also making it a little easier to like pick up and play, a little more accessible.
Yeah, it looks like I can actually get into this game.
Yeah.
Before playing any of the other games.
Yeah, I was watching shout out to Maximilian Dude, our hero.
Yeah, shout out to that guy with the biggest fighting game channel on YouTube. We both love him.
You may
he's fantastic.
Yeah, but he was showing off some combos that he was doing with Soul, and there's like something called a Roman cancel, which is in the older games, but
then there's like I don't know what the heck that
I
is.
know.
He uses so many fighting game terms, and I don't know where to start.
That's a Guilty Gear specific
term,
I believe. But he was doing these crazy things where it was like he would throw out like Soul. Soul has like basically a Terry Bogard like fire projectile that travels along the ground, and so he did something like he did the fire projectile, and within like I think it was honestly like the first frame, he like did a cancel into like I guess again a very Terry Bogard, like he almost like a
the power
dunk,
yeah.
But he like knocked the character up into he like threw the fire out, knocked the character up into the air, jumped up and like power dunked him back down into the fireball.
I saw that.
Oh, it was so sick.
See, that stuff is very appealing to me. I love setups.
Yeah.
I hate baked in combos, but I love setting up for things that just work.
Yeah. I think Dragon Ball, the baked in combos or the auto combos or whatever, like I think it could have been like toned down a little bit because people were just like mashing triangle and were like still winning because you'll automatically go into like a super. So there are I think a few of those in this one, but I think it's like they take a step back. So it's like you can do it, you can like have fun and mash buttons and do like crazy stuff, but the high level stuff is still there, which is really cool, and I can't wait to watch like high level play of it.
And I do apologize for anybody who has absolutely zero fighting game experience for using any terms whatsoever, because I don't think anyone's going to know what a baked-in combo is.
Yeah.
If they don't know anything about it.
Yeah, it's just kind of like you can mash a certain button and it'll do a combo for you.
Yeah.
Some of the current fighting games will have that for accessibility, so you don't have to memorize like crazy long string combos. But one thing that you might have noticed is that my wife is missing, and we need help finding her. No, one thing that we like to talk about on this channel is like anniversaries of things.
Yeah.
So this week, there's a very important anniversary to my lovely wife, Tiana, and her name rhymes with the main character of the movie. 2 days ago, as of today, was the 10th anniversary of Princess and the Frog. Oh, jeez.
Take stop!
So,
Hi, guys.
here is about 1/10 of 1% of her Princess and the Frog collection.
I wish I could bring all of it, but I can't. Unless we take all of this to our room and look at my bookshelf.
Do they still not have a Tsum Tsum for Tiana?
Not that I'm aware. Not that I've seen.
They put out the villain, Dr. Facilier, as a Tsum Tsum.
Which I'm fine with.
Yeah, he looks great. I like the little gap in the tooth, little hat. But they didn't make a Tiana one. But they have, like, you can get the chicken from Moana.
Don't be dissing Hey Hey.
I don't mind Hey Hey. It's just, you know, he doesn't have his own movie. Our microphone just cut out again, same as last episode.
Yep.
But it seems to be working now. Sign up for our Patreon and help us afford some reliable technology. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I may be killing myself tomorrow.
Don't joke
Just
about
kidding.
that.
Just kidding, I know.
Because
Can't do
it's the 10th anniversary of Princess and the Frog, and we are not dying in that year. Just saying.
Yeah. We've worked too hard each and every day.
Good things are coming our way.
Maybe a new
I don't know any
microphone
of these
today.
words.
He doesn't know any of the words. Have you ever actually seen the movie?
I did when it came out.
Okay, she was
Okay.
about to, like,
I was about to.
divorce you as a friend.
Yes, absolutely. So, if no one knows, I am a huge Princess and the Frog fan.
Really?
If you can't tell, right now I am repping, although very wrinkly because I did not iron it or get to put it in the dryer. I don't want to stand up too high.
Nola!
Nola.
Northeast LA, right? That's where she's from.
I hate you so much. But no, this is the outfit that she wore in Wreck-It Ralph 2, where they had all the slumber party princesses.
Yeah. She had the Starbucks.
Yeah, well, it wasn't Starbucks.
Well, can't say that because
Can't do
Disney doesn't
Starbucks.
own Starbucks yet.
No, they don't own Starbucks yet. But this is Tiana's PJs that after they met Vanellope, they were like, oh, your clothes are just so comfy.
You okay?
And she's like, oh, this is what I normally wear. And they're like, we want some. So this
I love
is
that.
Tiana's. I love the way that they wrapped her. My wig is not very accurate. Hers is a little bit more like kinky curly, like Afrocentric. This one's more of her pinup look that I do with a bun. So I
Like
usually
from the actual movie.
I usually just put this one up and then put it in a bun of some sort. So plus she doesn't wear her crown in the Wreck-It Ralph film.
That's true.
But we're not talking about Wreck-It Ralph. We're talking about Princess
Frozen
and the Frog.
2.
No, no.
Do you want to talk about that real quick?
No, not real. Well, no, because I'm on a Tiana roll.
Okay.
We'll get to that soon. But yes, she is the first, if you haven't noticed, black female Disney princess that they have ever made. So thank God they finally did. And for those who didn't know, that is the last animated film they did.
Hand drawn.
Well, hand drawn, hand animated. Sorry about that.
That was when everything CG was coming out, like Tangled and the first Frozen.
So I'm glad they went out with a bang.
Yeah. It makes me sad.
Yeah.
Because that era of like hand animation, I hope with Disney Plus, maybe they'll do a new like series where they can hand animate it and they don't have to, because they fired like that entire, they like let that whole team go because like they can't transfer over from drawing to computer. So maybe
Plus it's faster, it makes them more money. They're just they're fun. But and believe it or not, like although Princess the Frog made a decent bit of money on the film, it was one of their like lower like profitable movies. So which is why they were like, animation's hand animation done, sticking strictly to the 3D stuff.
But I think that's not fair to the movie because it's really like it was kind of just a product of the time, and I think that reflects like unfairly on like the quality of the movie because I don't even remember them like it's been 10 years, so 2009 wasn't all that long ago. I don't even remember them like marketing it that much. I don't remember like every other Disney movie just has merchandise like out its golden rimmed butthole, like just buy all our stuff, like Disney princesses on like food, and I remember they had like Star Wars marketing on like oranges. There was like BB-8 oranges you could buy, and like I never saw anything.
There was like not enough Princess and the Frog merch, which is why I have a collection of Princess and the Frog things. Because when I do see a Tiana speckled anywhere, I'm like, like I even once like was at Giant. Trying to buy some soup, and like sometimes they have the children's soup to make the children want to eat it, and like it's like Star Wars princesses. And they had a just Tiana Campbell's chicken noodle soup.
Which never happens.
Which never happens of her just by herself. Usually she's sprinkled somewhere in the background. I was like, I need this soup. And then I proceeded not to eat the soup, but I kept the soup in my cupboard.
So, we've done segments before, not that many, but we like to call, when we like to do deep dives into a specific piece of content. We like to call it experience share. And then, so since that style is going to be a little more, not one-sided, but I think what we'll do is have like Tiana like express and share your experience with the movie. So like go through like chronologically, like when did you first hear about it? When was the first time you saw it? Why did it resonate so much with you?
Oh my gosh, it was 10 years ago, so like I was about 16 at the time. I know, I'm sorry.
We're old.
We're old. I was about 16 at the time, so like, well, out of my childhood years. So like, you're starting to like grow out of cartoons and stuff, except for me, because I'm a nerd.
I was going to say, speak for yourself, girl.
Well, only because like when it was coming out, like there was, like you said, not that much like advertisement for it. Like there was a little bit of trailer, enough that like the black community was like, Black Princess, we have to go see it. Like being black, the black community was just like, we need to represent this. This is our representation. We need to give our support. So
which
like,
we saw is the same for Black Panther. Like it's important to people.
Absolutely. So my mom actually was like, I will take you and your niece, because like my niece was very young and she was like, oh, she wants to go see a cartoon. I'm like, why can't you just take me, your daughter, to go see this movie? So I went in not having too many expectations. Like I was kind of like confused. Like how can you make a whole movie about like the Frog Prince? Like she kisses him, he turns into a prince. The end. They lived happily ever after. How can you make a feature-length film that long? And they did.
They made a whole franchise off of a ride with Pirates of the Caribbean, so.
Very true. Now, the disappointment is, like, if you've seen the movie, she's only a human for 15 minutes out of the whole entire film. This isn't her. This is actually Naveen.
I know, but most of the time she looks like this.
Most of the time she looks like this, a frog, because, like, it's in the film's name. But, like, you know, she starts off, you establish her character, you establish that she works really hard, that she had a family, that of course she has to have a dead parent, because you can't be a Disney princess without a dead parent. And, like, she wants to own a restaurant, and, like, she's working hard, and there's, like, a little bit of racism, like, thrown in there, but very subtly about, like...
Someone of your stature.
And it's like, excuse me? And I love that they threw in, like, a companion that was stinking rich, but she wasn't, like... I mean, how do I explain it? Like, she wasn't annoying about it. She didn't look down on Tiana. They were just friends.
Yeah.
And it worked.
They very easily could have set Charlotte up as the villain, and they didn't.
And they didn't. I'm so glad the villain wasn't just, like, a rich snob, because I didn't want that to be Tiana's story. Like, she's poor, and she's fighting the rich. That's not what it's about. Like, she's poor, and she has goals, and she has a dream, and she happens to meet this prince that she just doesn't immediately fall in love with. I mean, like, he's handsome, but it wasn't like... Alright, I'll marry you like every other Disney princess.
Yeah. That was one of the first
times. Not dropping any names.
Yeah. That was one of the first times where we saw something like that. Because I know like the very famous line from Frozen where it's like, you can't marry a man you just met. But like, you know, with Brave, like, I'll fight for my own hand, like stuff like that.
Yeah, it was that era of like having finally to like earn your love and earn that kind of like affection. So like they went through a whole adventure, not spoiling the movie if you haven't seen it, which you should have by now. But eventually like she falls in love naturally for who he is, and because she did, that's how she, spoiler, stopped being a frog.
Don't! I never saw it!
Spoiled it, no!
She would not have married me if I had never seen it.
And like she happened to marry a prince, and it happened to work out. And it wasn't because like she married a prince that like she got her dreams, because she worked.
They're coming for me.
They're coming for us.
They're coming to the fire.
Fire!
Which is a fire truck.
Sorry, but she worked hard and she did get her restaurant, and I'm so happy for her. And it like sent such a good message for little girls, for me, for people of color, just like to work hard, and hopefully eventually your dreams will come true. You can't just have anyone waltz in and like fix your problems.
Yeah.
And I love that.
There's no magic like, oh, I was given the magic gift of love and I just turned into a princess. It was like, no, like, it was the opposite. The magic that was involved was a curse. She, had to break it. This guy. You got a soul, don't you, Lawrence? That's who I could have said when I was talking about gargoyles. The main gargoyle, Keith David, is voiced by the same guy who does Facilier. Yeah. Let's watch Gargoyles.
Okay.
Right now, we're cutting it off.
No, we're still talking about Princess.
Yes. Tell us more.
Well, it resonated with me, like the whole film, her, everything, because like, well, if you can't tell, I'm brown.
What?
I'm brown. It gave me finally someone who like I could dress up as, because that's when I was getting into cosplay pretty much. Like I finally a princess I can cosplay, other than like Jasmine, which felt a little weird because I'm not like Arabian or Middle Eastern. And like her dad's dead, like mine. Not to throw that bombshell on you, but like...
Ooh. Okay.
It resonated with me hard.
I like Tiana because she's a real hardworking woman. She doesn't take no crap from nobody, and she got a dead dad.
So all those things mean I get to be a Disney princess too.
You are.
The only thing we don't have in common is that like I'm not like a perfect, like wonderful chef like she is.
Chef? I think you're a good chef.
I'm okay. Like I'm more of an artist, like I guess Rapunzel, but like I resonate with Tiana's hard work and attitude, stick-to-itiveness, and she's poor like me.
Speaking of, sign up for the Patreon.
And, oh my gosh, so in that 15 minutes that she was a human, which is complete bull crap, she wore like 10 different outfits.
Yeah.
Most princesses get 1 or 2 like different alternative outfits. She has like so many outfits. So I cosplay her. I also cosplay her full ball gown version as well. I've also cosplayed the blue version. That one wasn't very good. I should put up pictures.
Yeah.
But at one
What's the
point,
status on your
not very good. I'm getting there.
How many do you know? Like how many there are and how many you've done?
Oh my gosh, there's so many. Well, like my Tiana bingo, like I wanted to do all of Tiana's like in movie dresses, costumes,
It's like the
outfits.
flapper one from.
But then like these really cool fan arts will pop up on the internet, and I'll be like, ooh, that one too. So like I've been adding more like also fan arty stuff
Tiana.
to the bingo, like Sailor Tiana. That was one of my most popular cosplays in like
2010.
No, this was.
Oh no, because it came out in 2009. So.
Yeah, I didn't do it that quick. It was like 2000 and I'm gonna say 2015 when I was skinnier. So Sailor Tiana, that was my most popular cosplay. And like, I just can't talk about Princess and the Frog enough. Someone come talk to me about it. Jesse, you've been quiet. Talk about Princess and the Frog.
I don't know anything about this movie. I know it was pretty good.
Well, we need to watch it harder.
It was pretty good.
Cancel your plans. We're watching Princess and the Frog and Gargoyles.
Okay.
Alongside my Tiana merch, I also have this wonderful ColourPop product placement. Not a sponsor. Not a sponsor. Yeah. The Disney Designer Collection, obviously you probably can't see it, but they came out with like a bunch of like princess makeup brands. And I'm like, that definitely resonates with me.
I am in love with the art on
the
products.
So like I'm wearing the lipstick. The lipstick's actually not in the box anymore, but I keep the like the packaging because it's so pretty and it's so cool.
You should do that version. Add that to your.
Oh my gosh!
The same
leather jacket.
I don't know if Andrew can pop one.
Biker Tiana.
A picture up around here. You can
I will
edit
do
it,
no
but
such thing.
he will do no such thing. But like Tiana was added in the first run of the Disney collection. I was just like,
Yeah, I think they're discontinued now.
Are they? Oh God! Well, I must never use this lipstick ever.
It's going in the vault. If you sign up for 10 years of Disney Plus, you'll get a free one sent in the mail.
After 10 years.
After the 10 years is up.
Oh my gosh! So yeah, I can't say how much I love Princess and the Frog enough, so I'm gonna try my best to shut up and talk about other things.
Would you ever want to see a sequel, or do you think it was fun, like well enough left alone? Because I know like Mulan being one of my favorites, when that sequel like was announced, I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting ready to relive all the same feelings, and it was not. It was none of the same feelings. It was the opposite. I hated that movie.
You hated that, but the movie quality was good. It was really good. You just didn't like the plot or the story that they did.
What's up with Disney just dropping the ball on most of their sequels?
Because they were like direct to video and like they were just pumping them out to make the money.
Yeah, to answer your question, I wouldn't want a sequel. I would like more Tiana representation, like short, like how Frozen got like a short story. Yeah, I would not mind like a short story of Tiana because there's like children's books that like she has these little like mini adventures, like do nothing things she does with like her friends Lottie and all that stuff. So like I would love little shorts of Tiana, absolutely, maybe still in the hand animated style. She did appear briefly on Sophia the First in like 3D.
Oh really?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she was
cool.
like in a winter like outfit. She appeared in Wreck-It Ralph in 3D. So like they can implement her in 3D and like in like more modern way. So give me more without a whole movie because I feel like they would butcher it.
You know what they should do? Here's my pitch. Tiana, I've got an idea. So, Disney Plus original series, cooking with Tiana.
Absolutely.
It's like a straight up, like, you can learn actually how to cook.
Absolutely.
But, like, she can go on, like, little mini adventures to find the ingredients.
Absolutely.
How awesome would
pay you for that idea.
Oh, yeah.
Disney.
So, no. Hey, cut this. Sell it to them.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be awesome. Like, and they can still do it in 3D, so it's cheaply made, because so they're not spending a lot of time like hand animating it. But it can be through 3D. It can be like that Barbie short that Barbie used to do for a while.
Oh, the like vlogging.
Yeah, it was like a Barbie vlog where she was in 3D. Like it was like shot like she was a YouTuber. Like she would like literally like get in front of the camera, turn it on, sit down, and be like, "Hey guys, I just want to talk about feelings and like stuff like that."
Yeah.
But we could do that with Tiana. Like, okay, guys, today we're gonna make blah blah blah, and then like, oh, that would be so.
And then kind of like the Sophia, like there could be like guest characters that could come in and like help them, like whatever cross promotional thing they want to do. Elsa could come in and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna help you make ice cakes," or whatever.
I mean, I would
salted ice.
I would hope it would be real food. It's like not imaginary food, but stuff that like you could actually translate into real life.
Yeah, it wouldn't just be a cake made of ice.
That would just be ice cream cake.
Like themed from their movies or like
their regional like upcoming.
Well, or like Elsa is a Danish story, I believe. So like whatever the area of the world that the character is from, like cook something from like that area.
Oh, that would be such a great idea. I hope they do it. Absolutely. Wow. Speaking of Frozen, we saw Frozen 2 this week.
Yes, we did. We can do a real quick.
I didn't realize Frozen 2 was out.
Yeah.
It looks good from the trailers. Anyway, I have to leave. Sorry.
Jesse, don't leave.
Goodbye. Baby, come back. Okay. Now that idiot's gone.
Oh no.
Let's talk crap about him.
No, let's not.
Just kidding. We love Jesse very much, and he's one of the things that we are very thankful for this Thanksgiving. So.
Yes, and since it's Thanksgiving, he has to get on the road to his family and other friends a little bit further away. So, sorry for the abrupt leaving.
We've had technical failures. We have people leaving. Just a regular holiday in our household.
I know.
Let's talk Frozen 2. We saw it. Mm-hmm. It's out, which was news to Jesse. Holy crap. I loved this movie.
Yeah?
Yes. I'm hesitant to say I hated the first one, but I fell off of the hype train like as soon as it left the station. The first movie is a feature-length music video for Let It Go, and that is about it.
Yeah.
I love that song. It was great. I heard it 100,000 times. I'm just as sick of it as everybody else. But it was great at the time. I loved the messages. Like female empowerment. I don't need like Tiana. I don't need no man to help me save my kingdom. Whatever, I'll do it myself. And that was great. But the rest of it was just so dull. And I hated Olaf, which in the second one he pretty much like makes the movie. He's hysterical. They completely shifted their like focus or their voice, I guess. Or I don't want to say voice, but it just hits completely differently. It feels like a completely different movie.
Yeah, like the feeling was very different, but not completely different. Like definitely a sequel, and a sequel well done, and a sequel more enjoyable. Like the first movie, like they would present so many problems and so many questions without enough answers, in my opinion. Like, why does Elsa have powers? Are we ever going to get that answer? Spoiler alert, first movie you don't. Who are these troll people that come out of nowhere, and why do they have magical powers, and why do they know so much about Elsa's magic but can't tell you why she has it?
Why is their song so boring?
Why is their song so boring? Stuff like that. And like the second movie, like, in my opinion, didn't answer enough of the things, or maybe I'm just stupid, but like it did answer some things.
Can't answer all of it because then you won't go and see a third one.
Oh God, I hope they might do a
they're
third one.
They're going to milk it for all it's worth.
Probably.
If they keep going like the same, like maybe the third will be the best movie you've ever seen.
Maybe.
They just
hope
keep
so.
making them better.
But yeah, I don't want to spoil it because it is fresh, and I don't want to get
too
into it. But like, it is more enjoyable. They didn't let Idina Menzel like belt too many of the songs.
It's a weird way to pronounce Adele Dazeem.
Adele Dazeem. Yes, so like she had like some really good songs in there, but like she didn't do like her traditional like like high pitched, like.
She had a few moments.
She had a few moments, but there wasn't like one solid like Let It Go song.
Yeah, there wasn't like the leaves you with chills afterwards song like Let It Go. The first time you hear Let It Go and then like in the light of day,
you're like,
it's like, whoa, okay, hello. But this one, like a lot of the songs, I think overall the songs were, none of them reached quite the level of Let It Go, but overall I think they were all better.
Yes.
Like the rest of the songs in the first movie were
I'm not
fairly
mad there
forgettable.
wasn't a second Let It Go.
Yeah, they tried. They tried real hard. But the two songs that kind of like rival it, I think are not quite there, but they're both very good. The whole song is good. Christoph has like he has a song, I can say that. Mm-hmm. Christoph has a song like in by himself, I don't say too much, but that's like a crowning point of the movie. I already said it, but Olaf was great. Like every line was like delivered perfectly. I don't know. I can't say enough good things about this movie.
And they too got a lot more costumes. So for those cosplayers out there,
of course.
I feel like they did that specifically for you. Like, oh, here's Elsa in one outfit, but oh, she is in a different outfit. Oh, no, we're not done. Here's some more outfits.
It's half for the cosplayers and half for like every little girl who's going to be that version of Elsa for Halloween this year.
Well, this year already passed, so for next year.
Actually, I didn't look, but they probably put that, because I'm sure it was in the trailers, that costume.
there was Frozen 2 costumes for this
Was
Halloween.
there? Okay,
yeah,
that makes sense.
Without too many spoilers, like, because like there was more outfits than what they wore in the trailers, but like the main-ish outfits, I think, was available for Halloween.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I loved it. A lot of questions were answered, but it did open it up for some more. There were some things that they set up for, obviously, for potential future installments. I feel like it was a nice balance of questions answered without wrapping everything up perfectly in a nice, neat little bow. That's gonna be like, okay, I completely understand this whole world now. It's just the world gets even bigger, and the scope of the smaller problems, I guess, from the first movie were wrapped up nicely. But then it opens up like a whole new world of lore for the world, and it just expands even more.
Quick question, was that an Aladdin reference?
It wasn't Aladdin.
It was an Aladdin reference, so I'm gonna stick in there another Disney thing that happened this week. I went to go see Aladdin on Broadway.
Okay, I was like...
Touring Broadway. I didn't actually go all the way to New York because that'd be way too much during the Thanksgiving holiday, but they were in Maryland recently.
Yeah.
They're, like, assuming the same cast and crew of the New York show, like, traveling, and it was good.
Yeah?
Good.
Yeah.
I'd give it, like, 4 stars.
Out of 10 or out of 5?
Out of 5.
Oh, I was going to say, dang.
It wasn't perfect. It wasn't like, but it was like, very good, very good, yes. This was accurate and very good, yes.
Nice. You actually haven't told me all that much about it because we wanted to save our pure reaction.
Well, let me tell you about it. Well, it was exactly like, not exactly like, but enough like the movie, like the same key songs.
So it was like the Disney's Aladdin.
It was Disney's Aladdin. The actor like who played Aladdin like sounded just like him and also didn't wear a shirt. Jasmine's belly button was exposed. I know, like, which is weird because the face characters that they have in Disney World, in Disneyland, they're forcing to cover up.
Yeah.
But for the Broadway show, she was not, and there was plenty of children in this theater, and it was very much pitched toward children. There's a lot of more lighthearted jokiness to I guess keep like the children's attention. So I don't know why that disconnects there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was more accurate to her movie outfit. So she had her belly exposed. She had the top with the shoulders and the little jean pants, and it was very
curly
beautiful.
shoes.
The only thing different was she didn't have the ball buns. I don't know how to describe those.
Yeah.
It was more like curly ringlets, which is fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. The genie was spectacular. I feel so bad for him.
Really? Was he blue, painted blue?
No, his outfit was blue.
Okay.
So his costume was this big, sparkly, golden blue, embellished, up to the wazoo outfit, and it was wonderful. And his whole face was decked in just glitter. Probably because he was sweating so bad because he was doing a lot.
Yeah.
So you can't tell the sweat. He's sweating because he is glistening.
I don't sweat, I sparkle.
He is a larger guy, but he was keeping up with the other actors, and he definitely seemed so tired when he was done.
Well, how long has the production been going on?
I have. Oh my god!
If they've been doing it for like months, like you got to do that every day. Sometimes twice a day. They'll do a matinee and
and the other actors get to be like kind of half naked, belly exposed, shirt out, and he's like completely covered up from neck to toe,
dancing around,
like
singing.
It looks thick, like the outfits. I'm like, why do you have to be completely covered up? But it was great. They went on a magic carpet ride, which was the most exciting part of the
Did they have something like?
Yeah, it was like dark and
up?
yeah, but you couldn't obviously see like the strings or however it happened. It was Disney magic.
Yeah.
They got on a carpet and like they were like flying around, not like the auditorium or anything like that, but on the stage they were going around, up and down. Like I'm like
over, sideways, and under.
Yeah,
on a magic carpet ride.
On a magic carpet ride.
Did you close your eyes?
I did.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
But I can't say enough about that. There was something that didn't hit it for me, like because it was being movie accurate. When they would stick in things that weren't in the movie, it was like
a wrench tossed in.
Yeah, like they gave Aladdin 3 stooges of sidekick friend, and I forget their names. They were not monkeys. They were just regular old humans, and I think one was named Omar something and Kasim.
His dad?
Kasim. Not his dad, because they mentioned several times in the play, like, mom and dad are dead.
No, of course, because
of course he's an
Disney.
orphan. But
if you've seen the third Aladdin movie, which is... We talked about how Disney sequels were bad. You know what we should do one time is, do our top 10 Disney sequels.
Ooh, that's a
because there are
idea.
Probably only 10, ones that are halfway decent. The rest are just trash.
Aladdin 3 is pretty good.
Both of the Aladdin
quality
sequels.
Was obviously not as good as the first, but, story-wise, I enjoyed the Aladdin 3. It did definitely have the feel of a TV production, like a TV's Aladdin.
It felt like the TV series.
Yes, but it wasn't bad. But anyway, so third movie, his dad's name's Kasim. Broadway show, his friend is also named Kasim.
Weird.
Okay, and there was no monkey. There was no monkey actor. There was no puppet.
Nobody dressed as.
No one was dressed as a monkey. Nope. There was no Abu. Zero Abu. So a lot of the situations in the movie where got Aladdin in trouble because Abu took the ruby in the Cave of Wonders or stole some stuff from the marketplace. That didn't happen.
Was it just the bumbling idiots instead?
It was just the bumbling idiots.
They took the...
No, I don't even remember how they tried to get Aladdin in trouble, but the bumbling idiots helped, and I don't know. That was the wrench thrown into it. I enjoyed them as they were.
Yeah.
Enough.
You're trying so hard to be exactly like the movie,
and
but then some things are just completely.
They were like the Powerpuff Boys. Not the Rowdy Rough Boys, the Powder Puff Boys, because one was red, one was blue, and one was green. The red one was the leader, the blue one was this effeminate, ooh, let's go, ooh, I'm sensitive, Bubbles, and the third one...
Boomer. Okay, Boomer.
And the third one, the green one, just made food jokes the whole time, because he was a little bit, thicker.
Was he, tough? Was he the tough one?
He wasn't necessarily tough, he just was I like to eat. And I was alright, okay, so moving on from that, and then there was no Iago.
What?
There was no Iago. Well, not
what do they have against animals?
Not that
was
there
Raja
was
in it?
no Iago. There was an Iago, but he wasn't a parrot. Rather.
Oh, he was just a guy.
He was just.
Was it just Gilbert Godfrey himself?
No, he didn't even do the Gilbert Godfrey that crackle. Instead of being a parrot, he was a henchman that would just copy things Jafar said, like a parrot. And they even said that in the film, the show. He would do something evil and maniacal, Iago, we're going to steal the lamp. He's steal the lamp, yes, we gotta steal the lamp, master. And he's stop parroting everything I say. He would say that, stop parroting what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, I would definitely go see it. They have a buy one, get one special going on right now. Again, I'm not sponsored by Disney in any kind of way. But that's
whatever the theater was.
Yeah, that's how I got my tickets. It was buy one, get one. So I took my grandma on a nice date.
Yeah. Early Christmas present.
Early Christmas present.
Cool. Lots of Disney stuff. Lots of fun things for a nice holiday week.
Yeah. Speaking of holidays, since it's Thanksgiving, you want to say what you're thankful for this year?
No, I'm not thankful for anything.
Okay, well, sorry to hear that. I guess I'll go first. I'm thankful for family and friends and the blessings that come along the way, good things. And just marrying my best friend this year. That was the biggest blessing of all. And just, other than that, like, some good stuff coming out. You know, I'm happy that, like, I'm still maintaining my childhood and my childlike innocence, like, not trying to get absorbed into the grossness that is the adult world too much, that I get to enjoy, like, video games and...
have some kind of escape.
Yeah. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that that's becoming more, like, okay. Because when I was a, like, child still, like, it was like, you need to grow up and stop watching cartoons. And I said,
yeah.
No. And then I didn't listen.
Yeah, I remember, like, it's crazy how, like, we got made fun of for, like, liking the things that, like, the jocks are into now. And it's like, what?
That's perfectly fine now.
Yeah. That's,
maybe not perfectly, but it's way more accepted and, like...
I mean, it's the most, like, the Marvel movies are the biggest money-making movies that
Nostalgia
have ever
is very in right now.
Yeah, it is. It's because we are longing for a time when the world didn't suck quite so bad. Or maybe we just didn't realize it did.
So is that what you're thankful for?
I'm thankful for, well, the same thing. For
Don't take my answers.
Then nothing. I am thankful for all the same things. Like friends and family. We had a Friendsgiving last weekend that was just like
so great.
Amazing. And like we invited like 15 people thinking like, oh, maybe half of them will say yes. But like they all said yes. So we had to figure out how to get 15 people in this small room. And it was loud and ridiculous.
And it worked.
And great. And it worked. And everybody wanted to be there.
Uh-huh.
So like I'm thankful for people who want to be in our lives and not just like if you're watching this on Thanksgiving and we made a joke about it earlier, but like, you know, as you hang out with your like obligatory family, like take special notice of the ones that go out of their way to talk to you more than just like, how's everything going? How's work or how's school or whatever? And then just go on and watch football or whatever. Like people who will actually like sit and talk to you and have a conversation and are passionate about the things that you're passionate about and like hearing about your passions, even if it's not. That's one of the things. One of the reasons why we wanted to like do this channel was because it's like we have a segment called Experience Share, where literally the whole point, as you just saw with Tiana just gushing about Princess and the Frog, I want that, and I want people to have that outlet, like to have a way to express why you love the things that you do. So the people that want to know those things about your life are the ones that you need to keep around. So with that wisdom...
good words. Very wise words.
Thank you. I guess we'll just sign off.
Yeah, we'll sign off and wish you a happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays in general, whenever you watch this.
Yeah.
Now,
eat
next
lots of
year.
good food.
Oh, good food, yeah.
I know, I'm still like in a carb coma from last weekend's festivities.
Thanksgiving's tomorrow,
Now we gotta do it again tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
or when this airs today. So, yeah.
Signing off. See you later, guys.
See ya.
Bye. Oh, wait, I have to kiss the frog.
Oh, kiss the
I
frog.
have to kiss the frog. No.
Get out of here. Ha ha ha! She kissed the frog.